I am so sorry for your ears. I've got NVIDIA broadcast doing this. Hold on. Okay, so this happened on Discord the last time, and I forgot that I had to see what was happening. So, for Shello. Excuse me for 2 minutes as I try to see if just reinstalling NVIDIA broadcast might fix this. I'm so sorry for your ears. So sorry. Shello, thank you for redeeming the woo. Thank you so much, everybody, for the resubs. I see both of you, or some of you, have been subbed for 14 months, and like, that's great. I never imagined I would be thanking people for being subbed to me for like 14 months, you know? So thank you so much for your support. I kind of need support right now, to be honest. So all subs, all kind of supports are welcome. Never mandatory. I always it's never going to be mandatory. It's never going to be something I request or beg from my viewers, but it's always appreciated, you know. Hold on. Loud. NVIDIA broadcast loud. I'm just going to reinstall NVIDIA broadcast, I think. Okay, hold on. Let me try something. It is still... Sorry. It was still loud as hell. Someone on Reddit has the same issue. Okay, I'm just going to try restarting NVIDIA broadcast to see if that fixes it. Sorry again. I should have checked this out before starting the stream. Okay. Still loud as fuck. Okay, I'm going to try to uninstall and reinstall the thing, and if that doesn't work, we'll just do without it. There might be some background noise, I'm sorry. I really should have checked that. I'm very sorry for this downtime. So while I'm doing this, let's chat a little bit. I've been playing Ratchet Clank Rift Apart, the PC port, because I never had a PS5, and it was actually the only game I would have been considering buying a PS5 for. But well, money, and like, it's not justifiable for me to buy a whole console just for one game. So I'm glad it released on PC. I'm very glad. I'm super happy to see Ratchet on PC. And my initial plan was to finish the Ratchet trilogy before streaming the game on release, but I didn't get around to that. As you know, I don't stream super often. So I decided I'm gonna play it anyway because I didn't want to wait several months or like get in a funk of forcing myself to stream, you know? So I just I just played it, but it was so good. It's one of it's okay. This is gonna sound hyperbolic, but I'm being genuine. It's the best looking game I've ever played. It's beautiful. It's just fucking gorgeous, and I'm just super happy that I can run it. And I want to play it again. I didn't get enough of it. I don't think it's too short like many people say. It's just as long as a regular Ratchet game. It really is. But I already want to replay it. So I'm gonna do that on stream. I'm gonna do the NG Plus, where I try to go for 100% completion, all achievements, all weapon upgraded, all the way up, everything. So yeah. Faith. I mean, Faith. Hey, look, it's a style, right? It's a style that Faith has. It's not. It does really good work at the contrast in Faith between the gameplay sections where you're just controlling John, who's just like 10 pixels tops. He's a man made out of 10 pixels. He's slow. The graphics are simplistic and like very minimal. They kind of look like Atari and stuff, but like obviously it's not one-on-one thing, but you know what I mean. And it does a really good job at contrasting with the rotoscoped sort of cutscenes, because when these pop up, they feel, especially in the first game when you first see them, they're not graphically impressive either. It's still pixel art, but it's super smooth rotoscoped animation, and it does such a contrast with what you've seen before that it adds to the horror of the thing. It makes you uncomfortable. Okay, I have NVIDIA Broadcast installed and running again. I made it delete all user settings and such. I'm gonna switch back to it. I'm gonna be muted. I'm gonna see if it peaks, if I even such as breathe on my mic. Just a second. Hello? Hello? I'm talking very softly, so I don't destroy your ears, but it seems like it's working. And if I clap while talking, can you hear the clapping? Probably not, but it really did mess with my face tracking. But it should be good. We should be good. That's great. No clapping. Great, so the noise reduction is working. So, tonight, we're gonna finally continue Ratchet Clank 2. As I said, I want to get through the trilogy because I want to play Rift Apart and G+, but I'm not gonna rush through it because I actually also want to replay Ratchet Clank 3. Haven't played it in a good couple of years, and it's one of those games I like to revisit every 2 or 3 years because they're just so good. I just love Ratchet, folks. Ratchet is my whole gaming. I mean, there's Ratchet, there's Pokemon, and there's not much else that I'm just such a client for, and I'm gonna instantly buy any games that come out because even if they're not as good as they were before, I'm gonna enjoy them regardless. Yeah, do not applause. I'm being very stern right now. Also, yeah, talking about this, I'm thinking that I should act a bit more on stream, you know? Like, I watch other VTubers and their avatars are so lively and so expressive. And mine is, but I feel like I just don't move enough. I just don't do enough facial expressions by myself. And you know, the automatic facial expression works and I can do them, but I should consciously do them myself so that my character is a little bit more animated. So I'm gonna try doing that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember it. So yeah, we're gonna play Ratchet Clank 2. One thing I would like to do tonight is finish the impossible challenge in the Joba Arena. And it might be grindy and it might be repetitive, but it's how I like to play games. So I'm gonna give it several tries. And I gave it a try earlier today to see if I could finish it offline, so I wouldn't have to submit the viewers to this. And I went up to round 68 or something. It was almost nice. So yeah, I'm gonna play that tonight. That said, doing that, I also did this because I reinstalled my PC recently. I wiped my drives and I reinstalled Windows and shit. And I wanted to make sure that my PS2 setup still worked because, okay, I'm not gonna, I don't care about like not promoting piracy or whatever. I have a modded PS2 and I load my games that I own legally. You can't prove otherwise from my computer through the network. And so I wanted to see if this setup still worked, and it didn't, so I'm glad I checked. But to make sure everything worked fine, I played a bit of Ratchet Clank 2 right after I got finished setting it back up. And doing that, I accidentally, the game played a cutscene that if I'm not playing it to you now from YouTube, you won't see it. So I'm just gonna play you this cutscene so you don't miss it. Alright, so I'm gonna play this, and then we're gonna start the game. Oh, you can't hear it. Fuck. I forgot to add the sound. Okay, hold on.
See if you can find any more news on the protopets.
And now, Behind the Hero brings you the conclusion of our series on Captain Quark. As of this airing, the fugitive superhero has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically? Was he the victim of an overzealous fan? Or is he still out there somewhere? The galaxy may never know, but stay tuned for more baseless speculation and crackpot theories on Behind the Hero.
Well, no more Quark.
Good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
Hey, I know those pants.
Okay, no, that's later on. Or maybe we didn't... Okay, we'll see this one if we already haven't seen it. Okay, I need to unmute the game. I think it's frozen. And I think I need to restart my PlayStation 2. Hold on. Great. I started the game so it would be ready when I start the stream, and... and now it's not working anymore. Yeah, and as always, I'm playing on a real PS2 because that's the way I like to do it. And I can do it, so I'm doing it. It's a better experience than an emulator, at least for the Ratchet games. You're not saying any of this. Don't tell the copyright cops I'm using any of this. And I have a copy of all those games in here. Okay, maybe not all of the regions I have the games in, but let's say it's fine. I do have Korean copies of Ratchet Clank 2, 3, and Gladiator, though. I do, and these are my own rips for those. And see here, I'm loading the game off of my network directly from my computer. Okay, do you have the sound? It looks like it. Oh no! Not Hadopi. Donald, they're gonna send me a sternly worded letter. What the hell are you doing to me? I'm timing you out. For 10 seconds. Oh, okay, it's what we just watched. Well, Okay, I can't skip it. Okay, it just gives me time to timeout Cuddle.
On Captain Quark. As of this airing, the fugitive superhero has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically? Was
Goodbye,
he the victim
Cuddle.
of an overzealous fan? Or is he
Actually,
still out there somewhere?
yeah, this does happen with the network. Okay, Cuddle, once you're out of your timeout, can you post again in the chat so I can VIP you
It is almost time for
if it's off? Actually, I can just... Okay, you're still VIP, it's fine. You're VIP because you're very important to me. Hey, why is it not progressive scan? I thought that was tied to the save file. Now I'm gonna have to exit the save again. Technical issues, the stream. Well, either way, I hope you're all doing fine, chat. Okay. Progressive scan is on. And also, I think it turns on 16:9. No, okay. I don't want 16:9 because you lose FOV if you do that. And it's like not a true 60:9 output, it's just squished and you have to like force stretch it. And we're gonna see this cutscene a third time, chat. You can see my Twitch page. Oh, yeah. I just forgot to
has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically?
I just forgot to remove the source to show you the cutscene that's playing again here. Okay.
Stay tuned for more baseless speculation.
Thank you for making me notice that, chat.
Well, no more Quark.
good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
RoboChef. What do robots even eat? Okay, I guess even if they can't eat, they can probably cook, so... I mean, they cook. Robots are just people in this universe, and we should treat them as such. I think... Okay, I'm not excited to, like, try to talk about the plot of Ratchet Clank 3, because... it has, like, undertones that are... I don't think the game was trying to make any kind of statement, but the, like, whole robot supremacy thing from Dr. Nefarious, I don't know, it's kind of weird because, you know, you always approach media with the knowledge, you have the world around you, and in the past recent years with, like, the rise of, I mean, it's not recent, but it's becoming apparent, at least to me. You know, I know for the people affected, it's been very obvious for decades, centuries. But as I've become more aware of this kind of subjects, the plot of Ratchet Clank 3 feels weird about how it approaches this sort of stuff, even though I know it's not that deep, you know? I don't know. Can you play? Okay, you can go on YouTube, but I know you're joking. Okay, let's do the impossible challenge and see if we can get if we can succeed and get any progress done in this game tonight. I have a strategies for different kind of enemies, so if I play correctly, I should be able to do... Oh god, there's 3 of them, not 2. Okay, so these guys, they do a lot of damage, but they die in 2 hyper strikes. There's 4 of them. Okay, you see, 3 units of health. I'm gonna upgrade my health soon, as you see on the XP bar, so it's really not a problem if I lose a little bit at the beginning of this. So 4 groups of enemies. Also, I don't have the bug of ammo not respawning anymore, so I shouldn't be like micromanaging my ammo as much. I don't know why it happens. It does this every playthrough. I think it's normal, but then I go back to the arena a few hours later into the playthrough and realize that ammo is supposed to respawn. Okay, for these guys, so they're very dangerous to to fight with the wrench when they bunch up on you, so I use the blitz cannon to take them out all in one go. And for these groups of enemies, I just use a plasma coil because it can take out several of them at once. And also, I need this weapon to be upgraded. Also, I think I got a wrench upgrade since last time I tried this challenge because oh yeah, it's a cage match. I don't need to fight these guys. Because I feel enemies die quicker with my wrench, like the big, cute little dinosaur horse guys that do a lot of damage that were in the first round. They died in 2 hyper strikes, and I was remembering 3. Okay, so these enemies are super annoying. They aim very well, and when you get up close, they take out their flamethrower. And if you try to hyper strike them, okay, health upgrade. That's good. If you try to hyper strike them, they just hit you before the head connects to them. So it's dangerous to approach them, but it's also dangerous to stay at a distance from them. So I'm just trying to get them out as quickly as possible with the Mega Cannon Rocket. Mega Rocket Cannon. And also Mega Turret Glove is nice in rounds that get kind of overwhelming with the amount of enemies that have them. Yeah, this isn't really efficient. Because my coil is better for these ones. Hey, 10. We're 1/10 of the way there. Okay, so see, there's ammo now. Well, not for the plasma coil, which I need the most currently, but no other boxes. And I gotta be careful about the stage hazards too. I've been playing a lot of Rift Apart, as I mentioned earlier, and going back to a DualShock 2 after playing with the DualSense, because I got a DualSense for my PC in anticipation of Rift Apart. It's really weird. It's really not as ergonomic. The DualSense is the best controller I've ever touched, and the previous DualShocks are not that. The DualShock 4 was a big improvement. I've always been more of a DualShock guy. I've grown up with PlayStation, so I'm more used to this control scheme. But, yeah, they aren't as ergonomic as modern controllers. Even the DualShock 4, I said 4 in French here, I don't know why. Even the DualShock 4, is not nearly as comfortable to hold than the DualSense. DualSense has a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy, but it also has some weight. I'm getting hit. It has some weight to it, and it feels really satisfying, and it like really fits well in my hand and such. 16. Nope. Okay, that works too, I guess. I gotta be careful about switching the camera angle too much later during those cage match rounds, because like there's gonna be meteors or like shooting from the arena below, and you gotta keep an eye on them if you don't want to get hit. So I think my strategy then will be just going as far back as I can, so I don't have to move the camera around because enemies can't get behind me. I'm out of plasma coil ammo. I'm just gonna bring out the mega turret. Oh, I got hit by this fucking ball thing. Needless to say, they aren't the kind of balls I enjoy. DualSense with a PS2. It's a direct input controller, so you would need to do a kind of direct input to PS2 signal adapter, and I'm sure it's possible in some way. You wouldn't get, of course, the features such as force feedback and haptic vibrations. And also, all the buttons on the DualShock 2 and 3, except the D-pad, are pressure sensitive. And starting with the DS4, since like a very little amount of games actually use that, they just took it out. And in games like racing games like Gran Turismo, where your car moves as faster if you press down the button harder, it wouldn't be as good of an experience. They exist, that's fun. I have an adapter to use DualShock PlayStation 1 and 2 controllers on PC. Okay, I need to stop getting damage from those guys. Also, I am pretty sure that last time I tried this on stream, the enemies weren't getting damaged by the stage hazards, and now they do. So these Ratchet Clank games are always jank in some way or another, even Rift Apart. What's impressive with Rift Apart, I've watched some speedruns of it, is that you can break the movement, you can zip through levels and such, but it never visually breaks the game in a way that breaks the magic of the visuals of the game. Which is really fun to watch. Speedruns of Rift Apart are extremely fun. I recommend it if you don't have it spoiled for you. If you don't mind having it spoiled, or if you already played the game or watched somebody play it. Okay, I'm more than 1/4 of the way there. I'm so good at math, you guys and folks. It's a shame that on when you return on a planet for when you return on a planet you've already been, weapons take significantly less XP. They get significantly less XP, and it's a shame because I guess it would be broken because you could just farm the arena, but I don't know. I think Rift Apart doesn't have this limitation. It carried on very far into the series, but I feel they kind of found a way to balance it in Rift Apart. That's not the right gun. That's not the right gun either. I can defeat these guys with a wrench. These guys too. And see, I'm already like 1/5 of my health upgrade bar, and so if like I can get a health upgrade later on, maybe not this attempt, but on the next one or something, it would be pretty cool and would help immensely, because health upgrades like just fill back all your health up. Hold on, I'm looking at something. I can use the bouncer as well. Okay. Was looking at something for a second. Fuck. Hey! I'm always wondering, should I avoid swearing on stream? I don't swear that much, but I still kind of do. And I would like my stream to be family friendly. Sometimes, happened a couple of times that somebody said, "Hey, I'm gonna watch my your stream with my kids, so can you avoid swearing?" And I was like, "Sure." And I avoided swearing. And I wonder if I should do that all the time. I don't want to be a super sanitized, family friendly streamer, but I'm not looking to be edgy or anything either. It does not bother me if I have to restrict my swearing, but I don't know. I feel like I want to be authentic and say things as they come to me. So, I don't know, it's a balance, you know? I know most of you won't mind if I swear. I don't have a problem with swearing personally, I'm not like Puritan about this kind of things. Though like when people really overdo it, like it's like they're really yeah, how to be French and not swear, exactly. You know, how Anglophones say pardon my French. I say that when I speak French in the room where someone is Anglophone or something, as a joke, but... I like to say this as a joke, but... yeah. French people tend to be more vulgar. Francophone people tend to be more vulgar in general than Anglophone people, and swearing seems to be way less taboo. It's, you know, it's a generality. It's not like that for everyone. I know French people who hate swearing, but it's generally like it's way less of like a TV show can say shit on TV and it's not gonna... nobody's gonna get mad about it, even if it's like an hour at which children are watching. Is what I mean. But yeah, I really don't like when people overdo it, like they just discovered the fuck word. I like saying the fuck word also, instead of saying the F word. I think it's funny. Because it subverts the point of saying the F word in the first place. I'm explaining my jokes. I shouldn't do that. I can say fuck once per episode. I should have a fuck counter. When I was a kid, well, you know, even if I said like people aren't as uptight, I feel like, in France or in Francophone places about swearing as they are in Anglophone countries, at least Western ones. We're not like swearing all the time in front of children or like not minding when they swear, you know? And so what my parents did when I was a kid to like avoid us from swearing too much in general, that they would allow us like, I don't know, it was random, it was not a regular thing, but there was sometime allow us 15 minutes where we could say anything we want, every bad word we knew. And sometimes our parents would explain what it actually means, and sometimes you don't want to say that word again. But it's a great opportunity to learn what those words mean, to get them out of your system if you want to see it as a kid, to be transgressive. And I think it's a really good thing for parents to do, and if I ever get kids, I think I'm gonna do something similar. My father, when I swore as a child, when I was not supposed to, what he liked to do was pull out a dictionary, find the word, and read to me the definition. I think it's a constructive approach. And of course he told me, don't say that, you know, you shouldn't say that, like, adults say that, you know, but he would not be like, it wasn't a taboo thing, right? It was a politeness thing. Fuck meter. Anyway, shoutouts to my parents. Love these guys. Have you seen the meme? Not a meme, but the TikTok of a guy and a girl parodying 90s Eurodance song with broken English. I thought that was the funniest thing. I can't get "women are my favorite guy" out of my head. Or how does it mean? I've just got a good laugh out of me. I'm halfway through and I still have more than half of my health. So it should be good. I'm really mindlessly doing this right now. But it's turning out alright for now. Ah, fucking camera. The camera in Rift Apart also, no complaints. You don't, like, rarely people say, oh, the camera in that game was so good. I was about to say that and say, that sounds kind of silly. It's not that it's good, it's that I've got no complaints about it, and that's how it should be, you know? You know, it's the kind of things that when they're good, you don't notice them. Yeah. Eurodance is cool. I really like Gas Gas Gas. That's Eurodance, right? I think that's a very cool song. You just, you know, very high, put you in the mood. It's a classic of Eurodance. It's like the Eurodance people are gonna know because they're from Initial D or something. Initial D looks cool. I was never really into anime, but it was on TV on a channel when I was a kid, and I didn't find it super interesting. Maybe I would like it more as an adult. What struck me was, like, you know, I'm not even that much into cars, but I just love how the cars looked. Like, you know, this kind of old school pre-2000s car when they were still, like, angular and stuff. And the, like, rural Japan places when they were, where they were doing their races, I think had a really nice vibe. And yeah, maybe I should watch Initial D one of those days. What's the other song? What's the other Eurodance song from Initial D that is super popular? What's it called? Running in the 90s? Are both of these songs even from Initial D, or am I just making this up? Yeah, it's a YouTube classic too. I used to make French YouTube clips in like 2009, 2010 on Windows Movie Maker, and I don't want to find them again. I think they probably are still up because they're on a YouTube account that I've lost access to. You won't find them. They're under a name that I'm not using anymore, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Oh my fucking god, there's a boss. What's the best thing to do with this boss? The turret isn't really reaching it, and I'm also losing health. I should maybe fight this boss individually in its own challenge before I attempt this challenge again, if I don't succeed with this attempt. Is it gonna drop more bombs? Yes, it is. Okay, it's auto-targeting it, but like for very brief seconds? This is annoying. Oh right, you like knock off its sections. How am I supposed to deal with these though? Can I shoot them? Oh god. I've got more weapons than that. It's a shame in these games you only have one weapon wheel. I gotta remember that. I've got the Sheepinator. That might be useful. This has infinite ammo. Okay, yeah, you're supposed to destroy those. I almost walked into a stage hazard here. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this shit. Okay, I can break it with the range. I can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna lose this attempt, I think. If I succeed with this boss, I might just die later on. Ah, I walked straight into that flame. Ah, fuck. These little bump things I could do with not having them. Have some sort of attack that's less annoying, please. And oh my god, target the fucking enemy. Oh, okay, here's the section. Oh, come on. Also, like, half of the bombs went out. It's okay though. Still killed the section. Okay, knocked one out. I think the mega cannon might be better than the... I am. Oh god, there's another one. I didn't kill it. This isn't my fault. Ah, I jumped into the hazard again. I hate those stage hazards. Okay, it's almost dead, but so am I. Also, there's gonna be another boss fight later on. Oh my god, they're all out now! Okay, they're just running into the hazards, just like me. It's nice to know that the... Wait! Wait, that was... Oh! Oh! I thought that was 100 rounds, but that's maybe in Ratchet Clank 3. Quebec gamers. MVP of friend. I actually don't know who that is. I know Max. Don't know if he's still around, if they're still around. Okay, well, I guess we've succeeded the challenge. That's great. I did unlock an outfit? Okay, oh, I can be a snow dude. A snow Dan. That's always a cute skin. I like how, like, it doesn't have feet, so it's like lower section just bounces a little bit. Also, the shadow is still Ratchet. Yeah, first, I actually tried earlier today. It's not my first try of the day, it's my first try of the stream, and we can move on to something else. Okay, yeah, I got this, this skill point as well. Yet the trace of the true self exists in the false self. Oh, right. I know back when I was doing those YouTube poops, someone was ripping the assets from Hotel Mario and was able to like remaster the cutscenes in 1080p. And that was pretty cool, but nobody was uploading in 1080p back then. And maybe they were, but not all of them, and also my internet connection didn't allow me to watch videos in higher than 360p. I think it was just like, there was just, you know, stretching the graphics without any kind of interpolation so it would look crisp. Synthenoid. I have a fuck ton of... Yes, of course, I just won the thing that gave me 200,000 bolts. I am gonna get the shield because the shield is great, but let me see what else. Okay, I'm gonna get both the shield and the synthenoids because they're just a huge help whenever you're in a fight. So I'm gonna get both of them. I'm just gonna get ammo. These games didn't have a button to like refill all your ammo yet. That's gonna be in the next one. And yeah, let's get the shield. And you get the Zodiac, which is actually like... works like the Rhino, the last upgrade of the Rhino in Ratchet Clank 3 does, but the Zodiac only has 4 ammo, so it's like not... It's also 1,500,000 bolts. Yeah, I'm gonna get the shield charger. And I'm gonna get the Synthenoid, and I'm still loaded as hell. So yeah, I won't be able to buy ammo if I get this. So I'm not going to buy the hover bomb, but soon, because I already have enough. I just need some like buffer amount of money. Hrugisburgis. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, did I rescue Angela? Okay, I'm glad I already did this because this boss is fucking horrible. Yeah, I think I just have to progress, because I've done all the other objectives. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, this planet is cool. Has a nice vibe to it. Kind of. I watched this. I've never played BioShock Infinite, and I don't plan to, because BioShock does not appeal to me at all. But I've seen a streamer say that this planet has BioShock Infinite vibes, and I think it looks really good. Also, the quality of the game shouldn't have changed too much compared to last time I streamed this. Does it still look good to you? I'm still using composite cables, and it's running at 480p. I think I'm just... Oh, what's the button for the swing shuttle? Oh, I don't remember the button for the swing shot. But yeah, I think it should be... Yeah, looks okay. Yeah, it's not going to look as sharp as the PS3 version, but the... Like, playing it on PS2 is like the... Yeah, I have to put it out manually, and it's just circle like a regular weapon. I'm gonna use the plasma coil as much as possible. I'm also going to get out the shield. And synthenoids, so they protect me for a while. Because there are enemies that are really tough and annoying on this planet, I remember. Look at this platforming. So I'm gaming. I'm gaming so hard. But yeah, it's not gonna look as good as the PS3 remaster or an upscaled emulator, but I think it's fine. The game wasn't meant to run at super high resolution. It was meant to run on CRTs. So it's never going to look very authentic upscaled, I think. I don't really like... I mean, they're fine, but I would rather play the PS2 versions rather than the PS3. I've touched on this before, but the PS3 version has like quirks that I can't help but notice, even though they're not like deal breakers or anything. I think I'm supposed to go all the way up here. Okay, this game has like two very similar gadgets, and I think I'm not gonna make it. That's probably not where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I'm supposed to go there. Okay. Goodbye. That's one shield and synthenoid wasted. It's fine. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. There are any enemies here? No? No, I keep pressing circle to go back, but I forgot that this game uses triangle. Yeah, that's a cool level. I like the skybox too. It's just clouds, you know, but it's cool. And I wonder what's on the surface of the planet. Is it like a gas planet, or what should you think about? Okay, so now if I select both, is it gonna give me both? No. Have to select one, get out of the menu, and then select another. Yeah, you see why they help. I like having these guys around. Actually, the impossible challenge might have been way easier with those two things. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? I'm fine. I'm alright. I wanted to stream today. I actually watched, I'm in like a huge Ratchet mood lately. And I had the Completionists video on Ratchet Clank 3 that I somehow missed from last year come in my recommended feed. I missed it because I'm subscribed to the Completionist, and I would have definitely clicked on a Ratchet and Clank 3 video from Gerard. And it got me wanting to replay Ratchet and Clank 3. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing the trilogy on stream, so I'll do 3 after I'm done with 2. And I love 2, so I'm fine with playing it. I was meaning to say something, but I forgot. Hey, did you see I know... Oh, hold on a second, I need to check something. IRL. BRB. Am I gone? No, I'm not. Hold on, my... Either I'm not... Okay, hold on. I think my... The thing I use as a stream deck... I didn't remap the buttons properly. Or... Okay, it's not detected by the software. There it is. So now I should be able to... vanish. No? Oh. Let me load the profile. It I think I just didn't... I think I didn't set the shortcuts in OBS. That's what's happening. Okay, well I'm gonna manually disappear and manually play the sound. It's gonna be a bit delayed, but goodbye. I am back. When the rhythm is glad, there is nothing to be sad. Check my posture. I just got back on my chair, Cello. I am going to check my posture. I am sitting well. And check your posture as well, chat. Those alerts are for you, also. I am. What do you... I wanted to take a look at something and I just need to open the game back up on my screen. Hold on. So I can see it in full screen. Okay. And I wanted to say also the facial animations that they do in this video are very funny. Okay. I think... Yeah, I need to go... No, don't play this. Yeah. It wouldn't let me land for a second there. Oh, come on. Okay, how do I get out? Is there something I need to break for this barrier to come down? Oh no, it's just not all the Yeah, I can just do that, right. Oh, these guys are so annoying. Thankfully I've got my own guys to take care of them. Can they kill them before they disappear? Nope. And they killed one of them. Okay, I'll use this so it gets some XP. Yeah, I'm going to not bring the synthenoids out for now, so I can upgrade the how's it called? The plasma coil first. Am I gonna make it? I am. I think I can just glide down. It's going to be very close. And I'm not gonna make it. Great! Hold on, the game isn't centered. Did I move it accidentally? There you go. I think I probably moved it accidentally. Oh, I'm back there. Oh. I need to go all the way again. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, these early Ratchet games really aren't generous on checkpoints. The worst offender is the very first game, but... If it is, I can't tell. Yeah, it was only a few pixels. But, you know, I'd rather have it, like, well-centered. Okay, at least the enemies don't respawn. In Ratchet Clank 1 on Planet Or... I spoke too soon. I'm an idiot. These guys are bullet sponges, and we're at a point of the game where enemies are getting really bullet spongy. Oh, that did... Fired the shot accidentally. Oh, come on, just zap each other. They need to be closer. Dude! These guys are also so fast and aggressive. They do so much damage. You don't see it because I have the shield on, but... Okay. I was trying to be clever and just do micromanagement by tapping the button earlier. but I think I should get just enough height so I can glide the remaining distance. Right. Only one ammo left for the plasma coil, so I'm just gonna bring back the Synthionoids again. Awesome. Second line got added to the health bar. Okay. Oh, it shows you where you need to go. Okay. So, you know, this kind of camera, like panning to show you where you need to go, or like where a door has opened. Ratchet Clank isn't the only game to do that, of course, but when I played Doom Eternal, which is a game that I love, I streamed the beginning of it a few days in advance before release because I got an advance copy for reasons I won't get into, but basically I made Doom run. Actually, I'm getting into those reasons right now. I already talked about this on the stream, but I made Doom run on a like kitchen appliance with a screen and an Android tablet in it, and it got noticed by Bethesda France, and they DM'd me for permission to use my video on their social media, and I said yes, and I forgot to ask for anything in return. So I later on sent them a message, hey, by the way, because I allowed you to use my video, when it releases, will I be able to get a Doom Eternal code? And they were like, yeah, sure. So great, I get the game for free. And since it released in the beginning, I already don't have any Synthionoids anymore. 12 ammo? I didn't get them out 12 times. Do they like, do all 4 of them take 4 ammo? That's weird. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the Shipinator, which is actually in Ratchet Clank Rift Apart, but is unused. There is a mod that adds back some unused weapons. The Shipinator is the most complete one. The others are incomplete at varying degrees. I do this because it's fun, chat. Yeah, thank you, Bethesda, for giving me Doom Eternal. And when it released, it was beginning of COVID and lockdowns that we gave up way too soon, but that's another story. And because of that, Bethesda decided to give streamers a copy of Doom Eternal in advance. And I wasn't a streamer, but what they got me to give me a free copy was a press key. It still says press key in my stream purchase history, which is fun. But they gave those out in advance to I keep doing this to streamers, and they included me in it, even though I wasn't streaming back then. So I got to play Doom Eternal one day in advance. And if you go on my Steam profile, Sheep Soft. Yeah, look, they're so soft. I'm gonna... Oh, I saw a sheep right here. Where is it? Look, they're so soft and they make such cute noises. I want to pet them. I'm gonna try petting them. Goodbye. The most upgraded form of the Shipinator transforms them into explosive sheet, and also... Okay, I'm supposed to use this. But yeah, the Shipinator works, and well, there's another sheep in the game, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But so there is the sheep model for that, but it works completely. I think it doesn't have sound effects. Oh, I need to get even higher, huh? There's this. Oh, this conveyor belt is for you to get back faster. Well, I've got the charge boost, so that's not an issue. Goodbye. I just got this joke. Thank you, Shello. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, okay. It's fine, I'm missing some crates. Which, honestly, this isn't Crash Bandicoot. This isn't Catch Banuka. So, life goes on. Who the hell just smashes those crates and crushes head at the end of levels? Who is doing this? This is animal abuse. Ooh, Matty, thank you so much for your 6-month sub. Really appreciate it. That's really nice of you.
Go ahead. You'd be doing me a favor. So. Oh, sorry. It's just I thought you were one of
Them. Dear, dear, what I'd give for even an ounce of their feral ignorance.
A burden often accompanies self-awareness, sir.
Living with the abject savagery of one's own kith and kin is quite more than one can bear sometimes. No, the torment of it all.
I understand. I, too...
This guy is
have a
in
series
Mensa.
Designed to destroy.
Oh, in that case, I have something that may interest you.
He runs a
May I
YouTube
first
channel
humbly
where
request a
he does
meager
rants
fulfillment?
defending child labor or some shit. Oh well. I'm glad I did this challenge that gave me 2,100 bolts.
Long time since I've eaten.
Oh, he's eating the bolts. Crunch.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from All Gone City.
All gone. It's all gone.
Mania is in full swing.
Oh, am I gonna
For
go
those who
there?
spent the past
I
week in
remember this
hypersleep,
planet
the
being
Protopet
hard
is
as fuck.
Megacorp's wildly popular bioengineered pet. Adorable, non-allergenic, and housebroken, fans of the creature have dubbed it the perfect companion. Between the Protopet's surprisingly low price tag and its lightning-fast breeding cycle, there may soon be more than enough Protopets for everyone. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
These are lovely. These are very cute enemies.
The entire population of that planet will be devoured.
Unless we get there in time.
Okay, let's go. And I'm glad I didn't buy this other weapon. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, there's an alternate path I need to go to. I'm just gonna buy this ammo real quick. Yeah, I would have had to grind for bolts if I had bought the hover bump gun. So I'm glad I didn't. I'm doing all right. I've been back into my Ratchet base thing, so I'm happy. I'm enjoying something, which is a weird thing to say, right? There's a lot about the state of my life, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm good, chat. I'm happy to be playing Ratchet, is what I meant, more than anything, regardless of what's going on around me. Ratchet. I always think about Ratchet sounding like Ratchet, and I also realized that what Skid McMark's name actually means, because you know I'm not native. I didn't get that pun. I mean, it's not as much of a pun, but you know, the term itself. I probably heard it a couple of times before, but it didn't click until a few days ago. Edge. Yeah, the shield and the little guys that protect you are almost a necessity late game. I feel like they make the game much easier. Oh my god, this is so annoying. This level is a bit annoying. Yeah, I remember now. It's pretty, but it's annoying. later stages of the game are kind of janky. I don't think we've gotten to the ice planet yet, but with the Yetis, but the Yetis are so bad that Insomniac gives a little statue of those Yetis for the person responsible for the worst thing in a game every time they ship one. And it's like a good spirit thing, it's not like a public shaming award, it's like just a jokey thing. But they give a Yeti-shaped trophy to the person who they think made the worst thing in a game. Yeah. This... Okay, so this little guy, they make yeah sounds like they have like vocal cords and shit. But the Cloud guys, they make dog noises, which would be more suited for those guys. Health upgrade again? It's been twice on this planet already. Oh, I need the dynamo. Oh, I still have it in my will, great. Yeah, or like, not only that, but also just, you know, bad animation, a bad model, and you will see the animation on those Yetis, and it's also, yeah, just really unbalanced, and it's a terrible section of the game. It's probably the worst part of any Ratchet Clank game ever that I can think of. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Or you can look it up if you're curious and want to see it right now. So something I noticed in Rift Apart, and maybe it was the case in like the PS3 entries and the PS4 entries. I haven't played the PS3 entries in a few years. I would like to play them again, but I don't have a PS3 handy. It's on my It's at my parents'. And oh, okay, yeah. All right, sure. And they don't run well in emulators. The more time passes, though, the more tools of destruction works fine in RPCS3, which is really cool. I love seeing the progress of emulators, especially for consoles that are difficult to emulate, like the PlayStation 2 and 3. The emulators for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, they're actually not calling them emulators, they're calling them compatibility layers, because those consoles use the same processor architecture as modern PCs, so you don't need to translate like instructions, but you need to translate like the OS and executable and like GPU side of things. I'm not like super knowledgeable in emulator development at all, but I think it's an interesting distinction that developers of these projects are not calling those emulators, but compatibility layers. Like Proton is on Linux to play Windows games, for example. Okay, let me focus for this puzzle or else I'm gonna get stuck on it. Okay. Oh no, I have all the PS3 Ratchet games on my Sony account. I bought them when they were on sale a few years ago for the release of Ratchet Clank 2016, I think.
Incoming! Get down!
Oh, it's a Kinder Egg.
Ratchet
Ratchet and Clank.
You lucky devil!
Angela Cross
Has just sent you a galactic greeting!
Guys,
It's like those email
this
cards.
message. Please meet me on my home world. Just so you know, I found my old ID badge. I'm pretty sure we can still use
Oh,
it to
this is the
infiltrate
planet.
Corp HQ, but you're gonna have to hurry. Before the proto-pets completely overrun us! Oh, and sorry for the balloonogram. It was the only thing I could get off this
We hope you enjoyed your galactic greeting!
I want to get the galactic rating.
Yeah, she thinks of everything, doesn't she?
She also
Okay.
appears to be in great danger.
Angela never appears again after this game, and Rivet name drops her in Rift Apart, but also it's weird that she's a Lombax, but they act like Ratchet and Rivet are the last Lombaxes of their dimensions, you know? So is there either something happened to her, or they just forgot about her when writing the PS3 episodes? But like, she should be pretty significant, right? And she's not, so that's weird. I think if they're ever going to bring her back into the picture, they're gonna have to do some writing hoops, which they often do. I wouldn't mind. Wow, I slide so far here. Didn't expect this to happen. Where am I? Okay, still an a non-explored section. Okay, there's a third point of interest in this map. No, I don't want to see this cutscene. But yeah, it should be significant that she's a fucking Lombax, but she doesn't have a tail. And initially they were like, oh yeah, female Lombaxes don't have a tail. And this would mean that Rivet is trans. And I've seen some former writers at Insomniac who said this was an intended implication, even though officially they retconned the female Lombaxes don't have tails thing. But let's say Rivet is trans, because we don't need anybody to tell us if our headcanons are true or not. You know, as queer people, we have to make our own queer characters and such, because nobody else is doing it for us. So if we wanna say this character is actually queer, then we're gonna say it, and we're gonna act like it's true, because it's true in our heads, and there's nothing people can do about it. And if that causes issues for people, they can get lost. Yeah. Or I think what they should do if they bring Angela back is like, oh, she's not actually a Lombax, she's from a species that look like the Lombaxes but don't have tails, and fuck. That's what I would do. It would be pretty cheap, but like, you gotta find an explanation if you ever want to bring her back. I think they might not do that though. I think the name drop was just a fun little nod for the old-time fans, and not something to be taken like super seriously. But it's nice that they at least acknowledge her, you know? Oh, so did even the PS2 games have Swedish voiceover? That's pretty cool. Aren't like, isn't it pretty rare to have Swedish dubs for games? Maybe for children's games it's more common. But same, I played with all the voices in French, and by the way, the French voices of Rift Apart are a 10 out of 10. They have all they brought back all the already established voice actors for the existing characters, and the new characters, they got some, like, I was about to say top shelf, but they're people. They got some really high standing. They're not ranking. There's not a ranking of well, just generally well-known and beloved voice actors. I won't spoil which character it is, but there's a character that's voiced by the usual guy who dubs over Jim Carrey. And I love this guy's voice so much, and I was super stoked to hear his voice in Rift Apart. Oh, a crack in time, I see. I see. And yeah, there's so many voice actors that I love in the French version of Rift Apart, and I was just super happy to play the game in French. I'm gonna play it in English when I stream DNG+. But damn, that French version was so good. And also, yeah, something about Rift Apart, it's that it's got dubs in so many languages and text in like even more languages have text. And I think that's really cool. I think Sony is taking localization super seriously, and I think that's great. I talked about it with Shello privately. Ratchet Clank Rift Apart has a dub in European Portuguese. That's exceedingly rare. When games or even shows have a Portuguese dub, it's gonna be Brazilian Portuguese only. And Rift Apart both has a Brazilian Portuguese and a European Portuguese dub. And I just think that's extremely cool. Also, the PS5 version of the game, I watched Karikarus, a few episodes of Karikarus, a few VODs of him playing Rift Apart, and he was confused because there was an option, a separate option in the game's menu to put the text in Croatian. It's really not like you on PS5 you just set the game's language in the system, but since they translated the game in Croatian, and Croatian isn't actually a language that's available on the PS5, they have to make a separate option in the game for it, and that's why. But it's kind of confusing for like players outside of Croatia, and I would imagine for players in Croatia too, if they don't know why. Like, it's there, like Croatian out of all languages has its own option in the game, and it's pretty funny too. Like, it's very out of place, and I think it's pretty comical that there's just an option that's just Croatian mode engaged. But so apparently Sony's branch in Croatia has been pushing really hard for games to be localized in Croatian. That's why I almost failed there. And that's why Rift Apart is available in this language, and I think that's really cool. I think I'm really into I don't do voice acting myself, but I love reading about voice actors, knowing what voices they make, who they are, what characters that they did that they like personally, and such. You have James Arnold Taylor since this game until Rift Apart, and in Rift Apart you have Jennifer Hale doing Rivet's voice in English. And I like that they got two iconic voice actors with shitty opinions. But their voices are nice in English as well. They got for the same characters that the Jim Carrey dub voice actor in the French version. In English, the same character is dubbed by Robin Atkin-Jones, who did the medic voice most notably in Team Fortress 2, and he did a lot of other games, I think. But his voice, the voice of that character, is basically the medic, but without the German accent, and I think it's very funny. Okay, I'm out of guys. I'm not gonna say whatever this weapon's name is. I'm just gonna call it the guys, because it's funny. I'll be talking a lot about Rift Apart because this game was so good. I'm so happy it got on PC. I hope we get DLCs or a sequel. I don't mind if they release 2 years later than on PS5. I want more Ratchet, and I want it as soon as possible. Which is why I was motivated to pick Ratchet Clank 2 back up for a stream. A Crack in Time, by the way. I think my favorite game in the series now is a toss-up between this one, A Crack in Time, and Rift Apart. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we're gonna have to do some back and forth between those two planets because some areas are locked behind something you gotta get on one planet and something you gotta get on the other. I'm gonna do this one first because this one is a pain in the ass, but this one is even more. So yeah, save the overrun planets, ride the train rails, explore the moon. Yeah, there's an annoying moon boss. I'm gonna have to try to fight here. I've been like for an hour and a half. Didn't see this time go. But also I had a few technical issues that I had to sort out, so ouch. I'm gonna do the rail section first. I want to delay the difficult part as much as possible, though, you know, I'm probably playing this better than I was a kid and managing my ammo and weapons better, so I think I might have less trouble if I really try. But I remember this planet being so difficult as a kid. I was stuck on it for weeks. And I say weeks, of course, I wasn't playing video games for sessions as long as this one. I was playing like 1-2 hours every day. Maybe not every single day too, so now as an adult it's normal to have like 4 or 5 hours or even more. Oh yeah, giant clank, hell yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do first, but whatever. It's an annoying part. If we can get through with it quickly, it's gonna be good. I love the particles of Clank flying. He's like a fairy. Very big fairy. Oh yeah, Nexus is so short, it's so disappointingly short. It's a shame. I think it's like the content it has, it's honestly really good. It's a mood that like you don't see a lot in Ratchet Clank. Health acquired. And it does very interesting stuff. The graphics are beautiful. I understand why at the time they locked it at 30 FPS if it was to make a game that looks this pretty on the PlayStation 3 at the very end of its lifespan. But yeah, it's short. It's so short. It's only a few hours long. It's a shame. Yeah, big clonk. He hit the gem. Hit the robot gem. They should make robots with muscles. I don't know why, but they should. I think the boss respawns enemy and I'm just fighting a vain endless fight here. I should probably focus on the mothership. I really don't remember how this fight is supposed to go. Okay, yeah, okay. It drops its shield when it spawns more enemies, and that's when I'm supposed to strike. Okay, so if I jump on it, I think it does a ton of damage. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of damage. I'm pretty happy with this amount of damage. I'm just fucking these guys up. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I can shoot this also. Okay, great. Okay, I think I found the thing to beat it. Like, if I eliminate them super quick here, it's gonna come back again very quick as well. Oh hell. Oh no. I've destroyed all the buildings already. Like, you're doing so much fucking damage on this moon. I hope they evacuated it. Also, this, like, has no... Like, okay, what am I even fighting? Like, this part of... oh god, I never noticed. They're little gray aliens. That's actually hilarious. Look. Look, they're little gray aliens. That's... Yeah, this is a part of the game they probably really rushed, because this has no story. This has no cutscene to introduce these enemies. You don't know why you're fighting this mothership. And oh my god, there's so many of them. And I think you don't even get a cutscene when you beat it. So there's really nothing that tells you what any of this is. Ah, that mothership is eluding me. Stop eluding me. That's rude. Oh, I'm getting my shit knocked out. Okay, there's a bunch of health here. I need to pick it up. Really need. Well, if I'm losing more health than I gain in the process, it's... Yeah, okay. I gotta really only focus on these guys when they're bunched up. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's shooting at me too. Oh, I was stuck. I was stuck in the air. I couldn't move. There's 3 Gnorts in the in those UFO robot things. They're not even... It's so weird. They're really out of place. Okay, I did some good damage here. Okay, it's respawning them when there's 1 remaining, I think. And it's annoying when I get back down and I am like landing on them. Hey, where are you going? Oh, the moon disappeared for a second. These guys fuck you up when you get close and don't hit them fast enough. Yeah. It's always going so far away too. Come on, come down here. Whoa, I both took and did a bunch of damage. Oh, I aimed right. I'm glad. I didn't aim right this time, but I kind of sniped it earlier. I think I gotta stop jumping on it because of the thing where yeah, I think this does more damage overall. So I gotta stop jumping on it. Unless I just don't have. Oh hell. Okay, if I keep going like this, I should be able to Ah, no! Oh wow, I get so much damage like in one go. What is it doing? Okay. I think that's what I'm supposed to do at this point. No? Okay, I'm almost out of health. I really gotta do something here. There's health. Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I knew it came down there. Good point. Get bombs and ropes. No, I don't need ropes. Ah, I missed it. Yet, yeah, I gotta remember that, like, at some point of it self-depleting. Ah, missed it. It does this different attack pattern that I don't know how to avoid yet. Oh, my health. Why am I getting so much damage, like, randomly? Maybe I should use these more? They're not hitting! Yeah, the last part of this game is really not that, like, well thought out. It's fine though, I'm still having a good time, but it can get a bit frustrating. I need to acquire health really bad. So I'm gonna try doing that. Health me up. Okay, killing enemies also replenishes your health. I think it's gonna do its thing now? No, okay. Ah, now it is. Okay, now I gotta fuck off, I think? Yeah. Oh, I don't have any rockets anymore. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me fuck off. Let me jump back up. I got it. One more jump. It should be dead now. Good. I don't even get to see it die. Oh, hydration time. Marsh's ship was losing health with missiles. Yeah. Okay. So we got this thing. We don't even... They don't even say what it is. We don't know why we went there. what was happening. Just the game just doesn't bother. Aww, big head.
The mapper reveals secret areas on
Oh,
the
that's
map.
that. Okay, so it's like entirely optional. But it's good if you're going for a completion run, which I'm not doing in this stream. BRB. I just drank some water, but I want to get another drink, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Actually, you know what? I think it's time for a little break. I'm gonna take a little bit less than 15 minutes, I think that's the length of the songs I have in my playlist. All the songs tonight, by the way, are from the Rift Apart OST. The titles will be in the VOD's description on YouTube. So yeah, stay tuned. Be right back. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Do as I do. Just take a brief walk, drink some water, eat a snack, something. Just take care of yourselves. Okay, BRB. I have him back. Yeah, this was intentionally a broken sentence. Thank you, Shallow. I'm just trying this out. I'm gonna be back in literally a second. And I'm back again. Okay, it works. The profile wasn't getting applied even though it said it was. So I just had to force it and set one by default and remove the one that actually wasn't working. Hi Kuro! Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Let me get the game up on my screen again. Here we go. Okay, we're done with this annoying part. We'll do the least annoying part of this planet next. Am I good with ammo? Yes, I am. I think I can only use the blaster? No. Actually, I think it's better for like obstacles that's on the path, because I don't think these give any XP for the weapons. Oh, hold on, my chat isn't scrolling. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I love playing Ratchet, so I'm happy. Yeah. These guys are just hanging out here. I can just use my wrench, actually. And jump over the things. I think I can't even destroy those things. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my plasma coils for the proto pets on the track, because... then I'll be able to get some XP for it. It's almost upgraded. It's doing great, and yes, you should definitely be trying Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. It's the most visually beautiful game I've ever played, and it's like top shelf Ratchet. The gameplay is like very polished and very fun, and the plasma coil doesn't hit them, so I'm just reverting back to the not the key, the wrench. Wrench is, the word for wrench in French is the same as key, so that's why I had it in mind. But it's extremely good, it feels great to play. People say it's like a playable Pixar movie. I wouldn't go as far as that, but it's definitely like a playable 3D Mark demo. Maybe even, yeah, maybe even... Oh yeah! So, I didn't pay attention to this cutscene, but I just remember the dance that Clank is doing in this cutscene is the same dance that Daxter does in Jak and Daxter when you find some collectibles. So that's a little nod to Jak and Daxter, because Naughty Dog and Insomniac are friendos. Okay, I think that, yeah, I am going to need some stuff to be able to progress all the way. I didn't want to see the cutscene for this play. I keep doing this all the time. So I'm just gonna go on Grobin now, and you're gonna see the really shitty part of the worst part of the game, and as I said earlier, probably the worst part of the Ratchet Clank franchise as a whole. But yeah, it's beautiful. It runs pretty great. There's been some crashes, some issues, but it's not as bad as the other PlayStation 5 ports that have released last year. It runs pretty well, but I have a 40 series graphics cards now that can do DLSS frame generation. It's using has like an AI train model to generate in between frames, so it basically just doubles your frame rate, and it works great. There's like some artifacting, but you only see it on freeze frames. It's like invisible in normal gameplay, and it does a lot of the heavy lifting. But and also I think this being Yeah, Return. I really want to play Returnal. It looks great. Looks like a great game. Also, I watched the trailer when the PS5 was revealed, and I said earlier that Rift Apart would have been the only game that would have made me buy a PS5, and it's the only game that made me consider buying a PS5, and I decided not to. At least not at the moment. But if I would have gotten a PS5, for sure I would have gotten like probably Returnal, probably the Spider-Man games that are on PC now as well, and probably Gran Turismo 7. Also, you know, Astro's Playroom comes for free with the console, and it's probably never gonna be ported to PC, but I'd love to play that too someday. Yeah, I trust Jacob Gallo's judgment. Love his essays. I'm not gonna open this can of worms just yet. This part of the level is a can of worms. Yeah, Vastro! It came through with your PlayStation! I don't have a PlayStation though. Oh yeah? I think I've never seen an unboxed PS5 in person. I just haven't seen one yet in person. I've seen a DualSense because I have one.
You need the hypnomatic.
Okay.
Once you found all.
Okay, I just need to go to the ice field. Okay. Good night, Cuddle. Thank you so much for coming around. For just coming. For coming to the stream. I really appreciate your presence every time. It's always a pleasure to have you. Okay, so these Yetis. These guys. They are bullet sponges. They are a ton of them that spawn constantly. They do a fuck ton of damage. And their animation is better than I remember. I don't know why I mentioned their animation was bad, but see what's happening. See the amount of damage they're doing? They just killed my guys and my shield. Also, these Krakens, fuck them. Nice. And it's one of these areas with 100 crystals to hunt, and I'm not gonna do it in this playthrough, I think. Unless I need to, like, farm bolts or something. But I'm not going for 100% completion. Yeah, those are the Yeti. And maybe it's the PS3 version that has their animation glitchy, because I distinctively remember their animation looking very rough and, how do you say it, stuttery. Is the Shipinator a good idea on these guys? Not without the shield, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay, so the more HP an enemy has, the more time it takes to Shipinate them. And you can see they have a lot of health. I'm gonna use the Shipinator anyway, so I can get some XP for it. And I have the shield anyway, so... A microphone was named after these enemies. No, it's not a Yeti that I have, it's the same brand, but it's actually a snowball. I don't think the guy is out yet. I don't think I'm collecting these crystals for anything yet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try going towards that question mark. Fuck. See how many? How many are coming out? Oh god. Okay, I get plasma coal ammo. And I don't have plasma coal ammo. I want the Shipinator. Okay, Siakuro, thank you so much for coming by. Always appreciate it. Can I sheepinate the big Kraken guy? Oh god. I think it resets the sheepination when you... Oh, now I'm out of shield. Hey, get back here. It doesn't reset actually. That's nice. Where is... Oh, it's... Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna try going towards the question mark because I'm not doing any progress. Let me find the right direction and I'm just completely going to ignore enemies. That's not the right direction. Oh, I think he's here, right.
Oh, man. It won't budge.
Violence is not the answer.
Can you move this rock, sir?
I am able.
And?
Patience, young one. For the rock to move, the forces of the universe must align.
So, can we make these forces align a little faster?
Ah, yes. The holistic resonance of moonstones may yet guide these.
I love this party of a new age guy. Okay, so how many moonstones does he want? 9? Is it 9 more or 9 in general? I'm gonna connect 1 and see what that does. That's a weird number to request. And if it's the remaining ones, it means it's 14, which is also a weird number. Like, why not 15? Or why not 10? Yeah, okay, I need 9. Okay, that's still a weird number, though. Oh god, oh fuck. Just, if you play through this game, don't underestimate the Hollow Shield. It's a lifesaver. I was confused between game changer and lifesaver. It's a lifesaver on this planet. God damn it! Be a sheep. Okay, good. Hell. No. I'm out of shields. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna shipinate this guy. And I'm not going to send a spider on it either. I'm gonna bounce it. Okay, it's dead. Actually, okay. I'm just gonna go buy more shields. I'm relatively close to the vendor. Not relatively, I'm just close to it. A one-up saver. But you can get a ton of bolts by collecting those crystals. Oh, I forgot to buy guys. Oh yeah, and also they don't flinch when some attack hits them. Also, which is annoying. The map-o-matic should indicate all of the crystals on the map, I think. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe it's because it's the first time I'm on this planet. Weapon should be upgrading like next 2 enemies or so. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm like pressing R1 because that's what feels more natural for a weapon in this game. Kind of, it's R2 with Rift Apart because there's the adaptive triggers. I'm gonna collect a couple more so I get some extra bolts. So you shoot with R2 in Rift Apart. So I kind of lost the muscle memory actually of using circle to shoot a weapon. Okay, let's go back to the guy. Fuck you and your weird number, I got 10.
Oh, yes. Your arrival with the Moonstones is most fortuitous, for it is in this very moment that I am able to move the rock.
Ratchet's face expressions are so good.
What a coincidence. Thank you, sir. That was most helpful.
Your gratitude is comforting, child. I have also found a piece of something called a hypnomatic.
Nice.
You may have it in exchange.
Oh, I need
for
it, so I'm gonna have to get more.
Wait, I thought you had no need for material possessions.
Please,
He didn't say that.
do not lay your burdens upon me now. I am weary from lifting the rock, and I must rest.
This guy also just has a fucking drink like it's summer. I mean, he has a fire here. He's gonna be not too cold. All right. Oh, this is another section I got stuck on for a long time as a kid. I'm focused. Ah, I wanted to do it first try. It's pretty hard to anticipate those dropping. I guess you can see where there are though in the ceiling. Okay, that's gonna be a sharp turn. Okay, good. Okay, that's tricky a little bit. Oh no! I was close to the end here, I think. I was looking at the chat even though there were no new messages. Also, this is a fucking dinosaur skeleton. Like, just straight up a fucking dinosaur. Like, not an alien thing or anything. Thank you for the new message, Shallow. Okay, good. It wasn't that hard. It's just controls of this thing are like very got a lot of like inertia when you turn. Yeah, I got it first try in 3 tries. That's what we're gonna say. Who's this? Oh, come on! Yes, first try! That I did first try! Oh, I forgot how the XP bars are like. Just as I say that the game wants to prove me wrong. Okay, Plasma Storm. This gun is so broken. It's gonna be great for later adventures. Let me just change, like, yeah. I'm gonna upgrade the Shipinator, so I get a black Shipinator, I think it's called. Ah. Oh, they shoot so many bullets. But yeah. This guy is stuck on the ship, that's very funny. He's just mourning his Shipinated friend. Don't worry, I'm gonna join him. Yeah, that's because I'm a hacker. The PS2 is having trouble playing the game unless it's like having trouble loading the assets from the game over the network. I'm gonna die here if I keep up like this. Yep. Can they shoot me from up there? No, they can't. But I can't shoot them either. I can ship him. Oh, I can. I can. I'm cheesing those guys. They're shooting each other. I'm doing a Joel right. Oh. Okay, I deserve this. And yet, I am going to resist in my foolish way of using the Shipinator. Nice. This happens so often in this game compared to Rift Apart. Yeah, no. I need to like. Thing is, when you jump, you just stop. So it's like not. If I die again, I'm gonna stop, but I want the XP. It's progressing. It's visibly progressing. Yeah, and if you jump, it just breaks off the charge. There's probably too many of them to handle the Shipinator here, so maybe if I can kill a few and finish off the rest with the Shipinator, that would be good, I think. They killed our friend. Oh my god, will they stop spawning? Let's bounce. Hey! Yeah, I'm gonna stop using the Shipinator. I don't want to die repeatedly here. Ah! Okay, good. Ooh, armor vendor. Is why it's a good thing that I have a lot of bolts saved up as well. Let's see. Carbonix armor. It's I got it because I pre-ordered Ratchet Clank Rift Apart on PC, so I got it in Rift Apart. Though you unlock it later in the game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save up on this armor. It's definitely making the game easier to have, like, higher level armor. First try? No! No, come on! Yes! Oh, that's all? Okay. Okay, how many crystals does this guy want? I also completely forgot to just use my shield. 16, okay. Definitely need these guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother shipinating the Yetis. Oh, hey, I had a shield. Did it break immediately? Oh no, I think I just selected the guys and the shield didn't get taken into account. I'm fucking up. I'm not even bothering fighting these guys. I'll fight the big krakens because they give you a crystal. But other than that, no. Oh. Well, it's okay. That was coming. Synthenoids are like really expensive. They're getting XP pretty quick though. Hello, I don't remember. Have you played any Ratchet Clank games? No? Okay. No, I need to show more importantly. In the chat, if you played Ratchet Clank as a kid or even recently, what's your favorite game? They're all pretty good. There's a case to say that All for One and Q-Force aren't really interesting. Actually, I would make this case. I don't like these games very much, but they're not terrible. And this is a pretty high quality series in general. Oh well. The PS3 Ratchets are really... they're all really good. But I said I wouldn't bother, but now that I have more HP, doesn't hurt. Fuck. I can also just weaken them a bit and then use the shipinator. If you ever get the occasion, if you still have your PS3, if you ever get the occasion to play the PS3 Ratchet & Clank, I recommend them. Maybe not Q-Force and All for One. There's Tool of Destruction, Quest for Booty, and a Kraken Tongue, and Nexus. All four of those are really nice. He's looking around like I'm not right in front of him. If I get away, if I get my PS3 in my apartment anytime soon, I might just play the PS3 games as well. I would like to play through the PS4 game once, although I found it very annoying when I watched a playthrough of it. How many do you need? 16? I'm out of shields. And yeah, out of life. It's still not showing me the... what's that green spot? No. I think green spots are hidden areas, right? Okay, I think that's all the Map-O-Matic does, actually. At least at this point of the game, I forgot to buy shields. Well, do check if it still works, because PS3s are known to, like, just die. Or if you ever get it out again, give it a good clean before playing it for too long, because they really do not like overheating. All models, but if you have a fat PS3, especially these ones. I'm not sure that's what you have though. Oh, the shield broke immediately. Do you see that? That happens sometimes. Oh, the PS2 is really having trouble right now. I could honestly say that Rift Apart runs better on my PC than this game runs on the PS2. Which is okay, it's like, it's an universal experience, there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe I should, like, also, clean the dust in this PS2. I never checked it, and I'm also going to, like, not fight these guys because they don't bring me anything. I nearly got iced. If you get into these water ponds that the Kraken are coming from, you die instantly. Ratchet turns into an ice cube. Super slim. Okay. Oh, right, we talked about this a few days ago. Oh, hi, Rama. Oh, yeah, the transphobic joke at the end of the game. I would say it was another time. It's not really an excuse. So I'm gonna talk about Rift Apart again. It's like, it's kind of a little minor spoiler, right? But there's a song in Tools of Destruction, the first game in the PS3, the first Ratchet game that released on PS3. There's a, oh fuck, that was accidental. Hold on. I used the other day to check it. Oh yeah, the PS3 is legit, except if you want UHD Blu-rays, but like legit a better Blu-ray player than anything you can get on the market even today. Blu-ray players always have been grossly overpriced. Yeah, in Tools of Destruction, there's like this pirate level, and there's a little ditty, a little shanty you gotta sing, and it goes something like, I'm seeing a young woman on the shore, and she's lightly dressed or something. And there's the same song in Rift Apart, but bait and switches you, because instead of saying woman in panties or something, it says woman in respectable positions of power, without any regard for like the the structure of the rhyme. I think that's a pretty funny joke at their own expense. Your VTuber's model looking good. Thank you so much. My friend Kuroda, who was on the chat earlier, helped me make it. I lost the files for the VR chat avatar version and some PSDs of the textures, so I can't edit the textures easily anymore, and there was some alterations I wanted to make. So I might actually... Ah, great. I don't need to bother with this anymore. We should be much faster now. Yeah. Now it's making explosive sheep. Yeah. I've got 15, I need one more. Ooh, Maybe one more? But I might, yeah, I might remake the textures of my model soon, so I can actually add stuff to it. I would also like probably. I'm gonna ask my friend who made the pair of glasses to remake them so they use less polygons. They were like, they look good. I'm really happy with those glasses. That's exactly the design I wanted. But they use too many polygons and it sucks for the VR chat avatar optimization. So, and it's a very basic shape, so I think you could do it in not a lot of polygons. So I think I'm gonna ask this friend. I'm gonna maybe commission them to remake the glasses. I would have them look identical though, but just oh yeah, I gotta give the guy the moonstones. Also, Rema, thank you for being here.
Hello? We've got more moonstones.
No, you have not.
What?
Existence is a lie.
Fuck you.
Sensations are illusions.
Oh my god, Red Can't, fucker!
Visions.
Or is it
Alright, I've got
who?
an illusion of some moonstones. A vision of that
Which philosopher was talking about this kind of stuff? About like experiences
Bring me more
and
moonstones,
sensations.
and riches shall
I'm
be
pretty sure
your
it was
reward.
Kant. Does anybody know philosophy here? I like have like high school grade knowledge of philosophy because I had philosophy classes in high school, but oh, that's great. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good dinner. I know I don't know if you're leaving now, but yeah, probably. He probably does. Okay, let's... Wait, what did he give me, even? Chat, what did the guy give me? I didn't pay attention. Oh yeah, it's 60 bucks right now. I really understand people who don't want to pay 60 bucks for a game that's 2 years old, and I don't think it's too short, but if you think that a 12-hour game is too short for $60, I don't blame you. But for me, it was worth the 60 euros. Was busy thinking about Kant. Fuck you guys. In the most affectionate way, of course. And curse you, right? Because I, you know. Let me. I am going to look at the VOD just to see what the guy gave me. Hold on. Just a second. Okay, it was another piece of the Hypnomatic. Alright. Alright, and I get the third piece on Demoiselle. God, I would love if you gave me some joints. I'm not sure what the categorical imperative is. But I'm pretty sure, like, we had a class on, like, solipsism, what is real, our, like, our, you know, or experience real is existence, what is existence, and stuff like that. It maybe wasn't Kant. The thing is, like, I remember the notions and I don't remember the philosophers. Like, you know, nature, culture, this whole thing. Like, I have some notions of philosophy, but I would not be able to cite philosophers. And when I say notions, it's really like not even the tip of the iceberg. It's like an ice cube carved out from the iceberg. That's my extent of my knowledge about philosophy, but it's super interesting, and it may sound like a pretentious feel or whatever. I think it's really interesting to think about the nature of things, even if, you know, maybe there's some stuff that doesn't actually translate materially, but it's a great plan to upgrade weapons, but I don't have any weapons I can upgrade easily. Oh yeah, this thing that can get poisoned for some fucking reason are just spawning proto-pets. Actually, I'm just gonna fuck off because I think they just spawn repeatedly here. Yeah. I should really get the shield and the quick select, honestly. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the shipinator that much. And yeah. Oh yeah, these enemies, they don't completely die. They just have their lower part. They're just legs. If you do enough damage to them. I think it's very funny, but it's also really annoying because they knock you back super far, and their kick actually does a ton of damage. Have a good dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, it doesn't actually bring out the swing shot automatically. I gotta destroy those things as quick as possible. Okay, it's way easier than when I was a kid. Do you see how much damage this is doing, though? Oh, I don't need to do this anymore, though. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your dinner. I think I could kill all of those guys before the gate opens. Oh yeah, they're multiplying. I gotta be quick. This is why this level is so hard. And this is why the plasma storm is actually really good. They just wipe out this entire section. Wow. I kind of like how this level looks. It's like not a huge city, you know. It's like a cold suburban city, not suburban necessarily, but it's a small town of robots instead of being like a huge megalopolis or whatever. And I think it's nice. You can just, yeah, break the cereal boxes. Also, boxes, these look like toy boxes except they're empty. And they're cereal. And they're just 1010101 instead of text. Later games use like alphabets that are actually translatable. I am pretty sure these are the last two planets before the final one. But I think I'm just going to finish this in Grelbin tonight and do the final planet later, including a final boss. And if it's too short, I'll just start Ratchet Clank 3 on the same stream that I finished Ratchet Clank 2. Bolts. Cereals are made of bolts, I suppose. How do they even eat cereals? They don't have mouth, they just have a green eye. Okay, my shield is halfway upgraded. The thing is also these tall robot guys. Oh, I think I get a new skill point. Yeah! Oh, no, the Taurus died. Alright, that's cool. What's the new outfit? It said I unlocked a new outfit for Ratchet, but I think this is gonna be New Game Plus, and I'm not gonna do the Ratchet Clank 2 New Game Plus. Maybe like controllers is a robot. Maybe like a few years for now, if I'm still streaming and if I feel like it, I'll replay the trilogy in NG Plus from these saves. Hey, look who it is! I should play the Jack and Sly games also on stream. That would be nice. But like, don't expect it like anytime soon. That might be in like years from now if I ever do it and if I still stream. So like, don't count on me doing NG Plus. But I'll keep those saves around, definitely. I would like ammo for the oh, there's still an enemy? These guys are probably still spreading. They don't. This is why I want plasma coal ammo. See, they're just. Ah, that's so annoying. Because if there's even one left. Okay, where are these bombs? Oh, I see. That's a good occasion to use this. I think they're supposed to come down because the legs here are still surviving. They can't do anything in the roof. Freaking havoc. These guys are supposed to be the exterminators for the proto pets, but they're also targeting me for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm like vandalizing a supermarket right now. Out of ammo for the rockets. Just gonna bounce. Bouncer is really good. And so satisfying. I can't wait to play Rift Apart NG Plus because it's actually an NG Plus exclusive weapon in Rift Apart. They would bite your hand off. Alright. So when people get to this part of the game, they often get stumped as what it's supposed to do because like this gadget, you haven't used it for so long at this point of the game. I've played through this game enough times to remember it.
You're getting sleepy, very sleepy.
You are getting very sleepy.
Customer, you sir look like someone who could use a hypnomatic.
I love this guy's design.
Just bring us the parts, and we'll make it for free.
Ah, for a fee. A very small fee.
I think I have them. Yep. That's actually a pretty small fee for this point of the game. He ran off like the... Oh, I'm making the hand motion. I really need hand tracking. Yeah, that's another reason why I want to kind of remake my avatar. At least its textures, is so I can change the software I'm using, or something that actually can do some hand tracking with the webcam. Lombax is our proto-pets. Ratchet is so cute in Rift Apart. They struck a nice balance. I thought he looked like his proportions were too like chibi in 2016. Oh yeah, these robots can jump, right? And they self-destruct also if you keep controlling them for too long. Yeah, I really would like to be able to like wave and point and make a gesture, you know. So that's something I would like to do. Probably in the coming weeks, depending on how available Kuroda is to help me. He offered to help me, so I'm definitely gonna take up on this offer. Okay, good. Oh, it was all for a taxi. Okay, I'm done with this section of the... Well, yeah, I'm done with this planet. So I only have one objective on Grelbin, and then we'll call it for tonight. That's a pretty nice stream duration, I think. I think 3 hours is a sweet spot. I remember when I was starting, I accidentally streamed for like 7 hours, finishing Ratchet Clank. Also, what did I stream? Like 7 hours? It wasn't Solitaire, right? I think there's a stream I was like, wow, I've been live for 7 hours, and I didn't notice it. I'm gonna watch my list of VODs.
This receiver bot has a blaster attack. Press circle to shoot enemies. To exit the
Yeah,
robot,
no.
press triangle.
I'm shooting these guys, friends. Oh yeah, only the ones that have an antenna I can possess. Okay. Oh, I didn't buy ammo. No big deal. I really don't want to put the Hypnomatic in my quick select. Well, it's good that later games have several one of those that you can scroll through. Also, you can pick up ammo, but it doesn't tell you what kind of ammo it is. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Here. Yeah. Ooh, lasers. What are lasers? This one's in the DVD logo mode. Where? Here. 6-hour Iron Man VOD. Oh, right, yeah. I should pick Iron Man back up one of these days, but it's gonna be ultimate. Survival is too hard. Okay, it was ammo for the Plasma Storm, which is great, because this fight is otherwise really annoying, because these guys keep reproducing themselves asexually.
It's a little remnant from my previous life.
You were reincarnated?
Oh, no. My Megacorp days. They've got a very generous bonus package.
Right. So now that you've got your ID badge, how do we take out the
Oh yeah, I should replay through projections.
Mommy,
because
where do proto-pets come
hold
from?
on.
Why, they come from Megacorp, dear.
That's right, Mrs. Robot. All of the proto-pets in the galaxy come from right here, in our factory. Your little friend is lovingly extracted from the original proto-pet. Each proto-pet is given a name and birth certificate that is unique. Our training system helps mold
no
your
wonder
pet into a wonderful
they're
friend
batshit
that you'll
insane.
cherish forever.
Poor
So the
guys.
next time your child asks,
Mommy, where do proto-pets come from?
you can answer with confidence. They come from Megacorp.
That factory is using the
There's
original
Megacorp
prototype to
logos
produce all
in
the
Rift
others.
Apart, and I'm glad to see them acknowledging
Exactly.
Megacorp.
If we can take out the original proto-pet, that'll shut him down permanently.
For some reason.
20% off a complete service at Groovy Lou.
This will deactivate the door.
I didn't remember that.
Area.
Angela!
No, Megacorp's orbital defenses are nasty. With 2 ships, there's a good chance at least one of us will get through.
Good thinking. Just be careful.
This game's story isn't anything to write home about, but the humor is pretty nice. Oh, what's this thing? Oh, it's to extract crystals. Okay. It still says Raritanium but it's not Raritanium. That's funny. That's this is an area they really rushed because they crunched a lot for the original trilogy. Apparently, Rift Apart was developed crunch-free. At least Insomniac claims it, and the people who worked on it tend to echo that. I'm not sure if I trust that entirely, but if it's real, it's good. But I wouldn't want to rely on the good faith of companies. On their goodwill and their good faith. I don't want to rely on them. So I'm skeptical that Rift Apart was crunchless, especially since the game went through a rewrite. They did delay the game by 6 months, so I don't know. I'm not saying they're lying on it or anything, but I have my doubts, you know. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Stay here, I'm gonna raid someone. But yeah, I only have the final level of this game left, so next time we play, it should take like an hour tops, and that's not like a length I don't wanna stream for only an hour. So I think I just start Ratchet Clank 3 next stream. After the final boss of this, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate all of every one of you being here. And yeah, I'm gonna try streaming again soon. No promises, as always, but I was motivated today, and I hope I can find this motivation more often. I am going to raid Exam92, who's like learning to speedrun Rift Apart in under 2 hours. Is he still streaming? I saw he was. Oh, he's not streaming anymore. Oh, that's sad. He started after I did, and I saw. I saw the notification and I thought, oh, I'm gonna rate him because he's playing Ratchet and he's my inspiration. Wonder if his stream went wrong for him to end it this early. I'll check it. I'll check that out later. Who am I gonna raid otherwise? Let me see. Roy. He's another VTuber. Another French VTuber who streams in English. Go check out Leroy and post those SIPH 8 awoo in his chat for me, okay? Okay, take care everyone, have a good night. And participate in the raid. It gives you points, it helps me, so don't hesitate to participate. Good night everyone, see you, thank you again.